Hello everyone, I'm RiverFox and welcome back to another Fortnite video. If you are new around here, then thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to click that like down below and hit that subscribe before you go. And if you turn on the notification bell, then you'll always get updated of all my new content when it comes out. If you do buy anything from the item shop, either in Battle Royale or Save the World, then please consider using my creator code in the item shop, because it will help me out a great deal. But let's get right into today's video. Okay then, so today's how-to video is going to be all about expeditions and how to use your expeditions to your advantage, so that you can gain materials and survivors and XP and things like that just from sending out some of your heroes to do expeditions for you. Now the main thing with these expeditions is you don't even have to be online for them to do their work, so you can set them and you know, go off to bed, go to work, do whatever you need to do and come back to them later on, and they will hopefully have got you loads of loot. So for expeditions, you need to go into your Heroes tab, and right down then at the bottom you'll see expeditions. So this is what the expedition screen will look like. Now of course, as I always say, you may not have as many expeditions as I have, because depending on where you are in your quest line depends on what sort of expedition missions are going to be available for you. So the main tab here, that will show all of your available expeditions that you can send your heroes out on. The second tab across, that will show you any expeditions that are currently in progress, so any that you've already actually sent out to look. And your next one then, that is your truck expeditions. And the next tab then, that is your sea, your boat expeditions, and the last one of course is air expeditions. But if we go back onto the all, now it will always go down in the list of the lowest up to the highest. So the lowest sort of power level mission that I can send out here is a level 15, which of course will go and chop wood, carry wood. That will get me some wood supplies. Now these do periodically change, so you'll get different missions popping up all the time. Like this mission here now, it says on the right hand side there, it says the target squad power is 15, and the expedition duration, which is how long it would take for that expedition to complete, that is 4 hours, and this particular mission expires in 1 hour 25 minutes and 3 seconds. So on these now, you want to be trying to send off as many highest ones that you possibly can. Now I have one right down the bottom here, which is a power level 785. Now I can't send that one out because I don't even have enough high level heroes to be able to send out for that. So I'm just going to go right back up to the top here. Now I think the main one that you want to send out pretty much daily, I would do this one, is for your survivors, your temp help. Now this expedition will send out a hero or heroes and come back then in about 8 hours time with some survivor points. Now as I explained in one of my previous videos, quite a lot of things, especially the transform schematics as well, use up the survivor points, the people points, and for getting these people points. You can get them from doing rescue survivor missions, or sometimes other missions will give them as well. But if you send out an expedition, then literally that will go and send a hero out and come back with some hero points for you. It's totally random whichever ones it will sort of come back with. Sometimes you might get 15, you might get 20, you might get more sometimes. So it's totally random how many people points you will get, but it's literally points for doing nothing, literally. So we're going to send out this expedition now. Now it's got up the top there, the target squad power is 80. Now I can send out 3 different heroes here, which I can fill up in order to get the power level up to 80. So if we go on here now, of course I've got quite a lot of 106 heroes up here, but we don't want to be sending them for this sort of mission. You want to try and send some lower heroes out for it. Now on the left hand side here you will notice it says a slot bonuses, and it says, in this case it says Outlander and Ninja. So if you send out an Outlander and a Ninja, that will give you an additional bonus of power level. So I've got 2 heroes. Now this one is a Steel Wool Sid, which is a constructor, and this one here then is Ambush Buzz, which is an Outlander. So these are both exactly the same. I've not leveled either of these up, so they're both a level 20. But the Steel Wool Sid, because it is a constructor, will only give you 20 points. So it will give you a success chance of 25%. Whereas this Ambush Buzz, because it's an Outlander and it matches the slot bonuses on the left, it will add an extra 10 power level to it. So instead of giving me a 25% chance, it gives me a 37% chance. So you want to be selecting those. Any that appear in your list with the numbers in green means that it is a slot bonus, and it will give you more chance of coming back with the rewards. So I've got another one down here which I can do, is the Ninja, which fits in with the slot bonus, so I will select that one. And let's have a look, see if we got any other ones here. Now I can send any other hero now, and you'll notice at the top then it will say success chance 100%. Now if I just go and unselect it, it's currently on 75%. So if I select one of these, that will set it then to 100% success. Which means that when your expedition comes back, you are guaranteed to get some survivor points. Now another thing that I do want to mention is just for anyone who doesn't have all of these, you know, high level heroes like I have, you don't need to worry so much about it being exactly 100%. If you can't get it to 100%, then just try and get it to as close to 100% as you can. Like if I was to select this Privateer Hype, then this one would make the squad a 93% chance of success. So it's still pretty close. You know, the chances are that you're more than likely still going to get your rewards, but occasionally they can actually come back and fail. So always try your best to try and get them as close to 100% as possible. So let's select this one in here, for instance. Now we'll press down the bottom here to start expedition. It will come up and ask you if you want to confirm, just to make sure, which we will. there we are. So that one then has set that survivor one to a expedition. So if I go across here now onto my in progress, that will show me then my active expedition squad that is sent out. So if we go back now, let's have a look for some other ones. Now some good ones that you want to do, of course you can get your wood and you can get brick. They don't actually have any separate ones here to get any metal, but they do have the ones for wood and for brick. These ones with the little boxes on, these are dispatch a team to explore the coast for resources. Now that could be any type of resources that it could come back with. You can even get things like herbs and mechanical parts from these just by sending these out. Now the next one we've got here then is send a team to search for unused traps in nearby warehouses and bunkers. So this will come back with various different traps for you. Now the next one that we have here, a small boat capsized in a nearby lake. See if there are any survivors. So we can send this one out and it will actually go and search for any survivors to join our squad. So basically it'll get you some free survivors. These can be anything from green uncommon survivors up to, if you're on the higher level ones like these and a bit further up like that one, then you'll probably get legendary survivors from it. Now this one here then, assemble a powerful team to search the area for resources. Now it's very similar to that, but they do give you much better sort of resources from it, like herbs and bacon and things like that. And I think that's all the sort of types of expeditions there are. But as I say, you want to try and send out now as high possible that you can, providing you can get as close to 100%. So let's go on this one and for a start. Now for this slot bonus we would need a legendary soldier. So let's have a look. I've got a legendary soldier here. Now if I was to select this one, now because it is such a high power level, this one only makes it a 30% chance. So if I go back on, let's have a look. If I was to add another one in here, because you can only have the one bonus, you can, unless the list says that you can have additional bonus people in there, but you can only have one. So I can select that one, which again is a 106, and I can select that one, and if I select this one, now that would only give me a 77% chance of success. So you know, you may get it, you may not. It's, you know, it's a pretty good odds, but of course not as good as a 100% chance. So I'm going to go back for a moment. Now I've got one just above it there, which is slightly less power level. So we're going to try that one and see whether we can get anything closer to 100% on this one. See, now again that is still only 74%. So I'm going to keep looking. Let's try this one. And we do exactly the same as we did on the other ones. Now this one I've got the option to add 4 heroes into it. Now I've got a success chance here now of 99%, so there's only a 1% chance that it will fail. So I'm going to send this one off. Now you will notice at the bottom, because this is a is looking for resources rather than your survivor points, you do actually need to use survivor points to send this expedition off. So I've got, at the moment, I've got 82 survivor points, and to send this expedition off will cost me 25 survivor points. But I'm going to send this off anyway, because I should hopefully get some really good rewards from that. So let's confirm that one in. There we are, and if I just go across the tabs, now you can see I've now got the 2 set here. So I'm going to see if I can send off a few other little expedition, but we have got, let's see, we got 4 expeditions that we're sending out, and these range anything from 8 hours up to, that one is about 16 hours. And that one is 20 hours to go. So it's pretty much a day before that's going to return and see whether I've got my rewards or not. But what I am going to do, I'm going to leave this here for a moment, let these expeditions go on, and I will come back to it now tomorrow, and we will see then what rewards we are going to get. Okay, so I'm back now after it's been well over the 20 hours that it said it was going to take for the expeditions to go. So I am back on now, and we shall have a quick look now and just see what rewards we are going to get from our expeditions that I sent off yesterday. So let's have a look, see what we've got. Right, so we got the 4 expeditions returned, and we had a 99% chance of success, and it was a success. So there we are, we got a few survivors. Now, although it only shows the 2 on there, more often than not you do get more than just the 2 when you go in there, so we'll go in and have a look in a moment. But let's have a look what our next expedition got us. 100% chance for the temp help, so we got 20 people points for that one. And our next one, 100% chance. There we are, so we got some bacon, some rotating gizmos, active power cells, a load of nuts and bolts, some duct tape and planks, coal, ruffle, petals, sturdy twine. We got loads of stuff in here, so that was definitely worthwhile sending that one off. And what was our last one? Hey, success. And we got a load of building materials here, and a load more powders and sturdy parts as well, and you even get some schematic XP, so it's awesome. So there we are, that is your expedition squads, and we got all those extra materials then without even having to do anything. We just let it go overnight, and for the 24 hours, the 20 hours that it was. And there we are, that's the survivors that we got. We got 3 survivors, and we got the XP and all those materials and everything as well. So that is how to use your expeditions to your advantage. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like down below and hit that subscribe before you go. But as always, until the next time, I hope you have a lovely day and stay safe.